Before we start studying the programming of the voices, we want to just focus on these two performance features which are located over here above the yes and no and data set buttons. One is the pitch bend mode and the other one is the key shift, which is just a transpose. So as you can see below the keys, we can set the mode or set the key that we're trying to transpose to, and then to activate the mode or to activate the particular key we want to play in, we just hit the key shift or the PB mode button respectively. Okay, so let us see what happens when we put it in the set mode where we want to set the key. Okay, so we go over here to the function button and we press that, and then we press the key that we want to set. So if we want to do a key shift, we press the function button and then the key shift now becomes a key set. And when we look at the display, we see that the key shift says -3, and we can range it all the way from -24 all the way up to +24. So we can actually shift the key an entire octave, in fact 2 octaves up or 2 octaves down. Let us see what happens when we set it to -3. So -3, which is where it was before, is actually 3 semitones below what a key would normally have if it had not been shifted. So we have it set to -3, and now we want to test it. So we go and we press the internal play button, which puts the system into the play mode, and it goes back to whatever voice it had, in this case the electric piano. And then we come here and we touch the C, middle C, and we hope you'll remember the tone. You have to have some kind of tone memory to do this. Now when we press the key shift button, we notice that the display has changed the P or program to a K, which means that we're in the key shift mode, which allows you to know that you're in the transpose mode. The keys are now sounding 3 semitones lower than they were sounding before. So in order to get middle C now, we have to count up 1, 2, 3. And this makes sense because the C, which we were touching before, is now lower in pitch. It goes back to its regular pitch. Now what about the pitch bend mode? Well, the pitch bend mode is a bit of a confusing animal, because even without engaging pitch bend mode, you're still going to get a pitch bend. When you pitch bend without engaging the pitch bend mode, all the notes that you touch are bended together. Every note is bent by the same amount. So that's the same as you would get by setting the pitch bend mode to K on or key on. So there's actually no point in setting the pitch bend mode to K on. The other two settings of the pitch bend mode button are high and low, and we're going to look at what happens when we do that now. So we press the function button and we press the PB mode set, which is the PB mode button, and we see that the screen says pitch bend mode high. Okay, so the options are, as we change it, low, high and K on. But we said that K on is a waste of time because when you press the pitch bend mode button you get the same effect as if you hadn't used it at all. So it's better to set it to either high or low. We'll go with low for now. Pitch bend mode is low. So once again we press the internal button and we're back to our play mode. Now when we engage the pitch bend mode by pressing the pitch bend mode button and we bend with the bender, only the lowest note of the chord will bend. Here we go with a 4-note chord. Okay, here's a C chord with a higher spread to compare the high and the low. This is the high. This is the low. This is with the pitch bend mode turned off so that all the notes are bending. And finally, what is the visual indicator that the pitch bend mode has been engaged? When I engage the pitch bend mode button, the leftmost position flashes. As you can see, the P is flashing. That shows that the pitch bend mode is engaged. If I disengage it, it stops flashing. If the key shift is engaged, the P changes to a K, and I disengage that, it goes back to a P. So we have a visual indication in the display of whether we have engaged or disengaged pitch bend or key shift. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon again.